friends, welcome to this week's reading vlog. I'm so happy to have you here. If you've been here for a while, welcome back. And I feel like Curtis Connor saying that. Welcome to this reading vlog, my friends. I am doing so well, and I hope that you are too. I've been reading some really good books that I'm so excited to talk to you guys about. I've also been watching anime and K-dramas. I feel like I am in such a good place in my life because everything is balanced out. Like, I'm reading books, I'm watching anime and K-dramas. So I hope you guys are doing wonderful as well. Let me know how your May is going so far. What are our plans? What do we want to accomplish this month? I want to not read as much as I did in April. Listen, filming that April wrap-up was exhausting, but I am so glad that you guys are enjoying it. If you haven't seen it yet, I would highly recommend it. It's one of my best works ever in my life. Before I can tell you about all of the wonderful books that I've been reading, I did want to take a very quick, beautiful second to talk about today's sponsor, which is none other than Book of the Month. Hi, look at us twinning. Book of the Month has been supporting my channel for the longest time, and I keep working with them because I just love what they do, and I've actually found so many good books through them. Book of the Month is this fast-growing and super popular online book service for readers. Their mission is to promote new and emerging authors and help readers like you and myself find books that we are bound to love. Their team vets hundreds of books to give us a monthly selection of new and early release titles, so we can spend more time working on our reading goals and less time researching. Book of the Month is risk-free. You can skip any month, anytime, and you will not be charged. What I love about Book of the Month is that they help me diversify my reading, and they also help me step out of my comfort zone and try out genres that I probably wouldn't have picked up on my own. You can get your first book for only $9.99 using the code GOMAY. Let's talk about the 6 books that they're featuring in the month of May. The Hacienda by Isabel Cañas. Mexican Gothic meets Rebecca in this debut supernatural suspense novel about a remote house, a sinister haunting, and the woman pulled into their clutches. Darling Girl by Liz Mikowski. A darkly magical modern-day reimagining of Peter Pan. Take My Hand by Dolan Perkins Valdez, a historical fiction based on true events. Yerba Buena by Nina LaCour. A love story for our time and a propulsive journey through the lives of 2 women finding their way in the world. Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez, a modern fairy tale perfect for fans of Casey McKiston and Emily Henry. Breathless by Amy McCulloch. Cecily Wong is on her most dangerous climb yet, but the elements are nothing compared to the one chilling truth. There's a killer on the mountain. Book of the Month also has one add-on this month, and it is Book of Night, written by Holly Black. Make sure that you head on over to bookofthemonth.com and check out all of their featured books and get your first hardcover book for $9.99 using the code GOMAY. I do have to admit, I'm pretty excited for the Hacienda just because it sounds so good. I've never read Mexican Gothic, but from what I've heard of other people, I feel like the vibes are there. I love the sinister feel of this. It also gives me Haunting of Hill House vibes. And apart from loving the show and the sequel, I also love the book. I love how eerie it feels. I love how it makes me scared. I just love feeling that way when I'm reading books, and this is giving me those vibes. So I don't know if to save this for October, but I don't know. I feel like I want to get to this as soon as I can. But before I can get to the Hacienda, I need to talk about the books that I've been reading because, oh my God. Let's go. Let's start with, if you saw my April wrap-up, no, I will not shut up about it. Please go watch my April wrap-up. I would really appreciate that. And even if you've already watched it, go back, leave a comment, be like, this is the best booktuber of my life. Thank you for existing. I would really appreciate that. But if you haven't seen my April wrap-up, then you don't know that I've been slowly making my way through the Heroes of Olympus again. I started rereading it with a friend, and we are now on book 3. Hi, Mark of Athena. Look at her. I don't even want to be in the same room as her. She is so beautiful. I feel like I can't even compete with this amount of beauty. It's like the reds and the purples and the blues and the way that it goes up top and then the gradient. Like, oof, it hits all of the spots. It tickles my brain in such a way. I am currently rereading Mark of Athena, which is the third book in the Heroes of Olympus. Sorry, I have to say, I'm really excited because chapter 1 is Annabeth. I'm sorry if you're an Annabeth hater. I didn't even know that those people existed until like a few days ago when someone posted a story being like, I don't even like book Annabeth that much, but I stopped reading after that because why? How can you not like Wise Girl? I'm sorry. It's like, if you don't like Annabeth, it's like saying you don't like me. And obviously I'm going to be insulted by that. But anyways, I've been reading Mark of Athena and just being in this world, being back with these characters, especially Percy and Annabeth, and Hazel and Frank and Leo, and that's about it. Those are the chosen heroes. I don't know. I mean, Jason and Piper, they don't sound like people I know. They sound very boring. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, I've been reading Mark of Athena and I've just been loving every second. Obviously, it's Uncle Rick. What did we expect? And apart from Mark of Athena, this is actually, I never thought I would find myself reading this book, but I've just been reading so many snippets from this. It always makes my heart just pump a little faster because every time I read a snippet of this book, it's like, this is so beautiful. I need to read this. I don't know if you've heard of this author. She's pretty underground, very low key, not, you know, she didn't get a lot of traction when she was alive, but it's the unabridged journals of Sylvia Plath. Now, this is basically literally her diary. She wrote journals through the entirety of her life. If I ever published my diaries, like the ones that I wrote back in high school, I feel like there is nothing to do but laugh. Like, I was so angsty and I was like, why doesn't he like me back? But for some reason, these journals, they feel like a story. They don't feel like they're diaries. They don't feel like they're just, you know, you sat down one day and you had a bad day and you wrote it down. This feels like an actual manuscript. This feels like there's a plot behind it. The sheer talent that this woman has to put her emotions and her feelings and her thoughts into words is unparalleled. It rewired my whole brain. This is a very big boy. As you can see, I've kind of divided each section, but still I'm taking a good old time reading this just because there is a lot to digest, and I feel like every single page I annotate something. Look at that, look at that. And I'm only in page 48. Look at the amount of tabs that I already have. Also, there is so many parallels. I'm sorry for being this person again, but there are so many parallels to Taylor Swift's lyrics, and I don't know, like, okay, listen, okay, I'm getting excited. I was doing my proper research on Sylvia Plath because, especially with classics, even though I don't think this is considered a classic just because it's just journals, but it is Sylvia Plath and she is like the greatest female poet of America. So anyways, I was doing my proper research and I found out that Taylor Swift is actually called the modern day Sylvia Plath just because the way that Swift writes lyrics and the ways that Sylvia Plath writes down her thoughts, they're very similar. When I saw them comparing Sylvia Plath to Taylor Swift, or vice versa, I was like, okay, I'm sold. I need to read this. Hi, hello. So that's what I've been doing, and sometimes I find a few passages and I'm like, okay, this is Exile by Taylor Swift, and I write down the lyrics of the song that match perfectly with what Sylvia Plath was writing about. She talks about mental health, she talks about men, and she talks about the injustices that women have to live through, especially in her time, which was the 1950s. Come on now, like women were deemed so much less just because of how we were born or what we were born as, and she discusses these topics and she talks about them in such a cathartic way that I just can't help but be like, sis, tea. This made me so sad because I related to it. So sorry for the TMI, but here we go. And when at last you find someone to whom you feel you can pour out your soul, you stop in shock at the words you utter. They are so rusty, so ugly, so meaningless and feeble from being kept in the small, cramped dark inside you so long. Yes, there is joy, fulfillment, and companionship, but the loneliness of the soul and its appalling self-consciousness is horrible and overpowering. Hello! Like, come on! There are so many things in this book that make me feel so seen, and it's so wild to me how I can be relating to this girl, this 19-year-old girl who lived in the 1950s. Here I am in 2022, years and years later, being like, sis, tea. And I just, like, I will never get over just how wild that concept is. And I don't know. I'm like losing, like every time I open this book, every time I touch this book, I lose a little bit of my mind. I mean, not that I was sane before, but this book is quite literally making me insane. And I feel like it's only going to get even better. And by even better, I feel like, I mean, I'm going to keep losing it. And I'm okay with that if it means that I get to read more of Sylvia Plath. These are the two books that I'm currently reading, and I might as well add this one just because, like, why not? Like, I'm reading a fun adventure book, I'm reading an existential book, I might as well add a horror one to it as well. Like, we gotta have a little bit of everything when we're reading, just so that, I don't know, we keep the demons at bay. Anyways, as you can see, I feel a lot of things for the books that I'm currently reading. So let me know what you guys are currently reading. I did ask you guys for K-drama recommendations in one of my previous vlogs, and I got so many good ones. So first of all, thank you so much. And second of all, should I tell you now, or should I just show you in clips? Okay, I'll tell you now. I started watching this one K-drama that someone recommended that's also been in my to be watched for the longest time, and it's called Suspicious Partner. I've watched the first 2 episodes, and so far I really like the vibes, I really like the writing and the characters, and I really like what they're doing with this material that they have. So I'm really excited to continue. Thank you to everyone who sent in recommendations. I wrote all of them down, especially like the comments that you left about them, because I feel like the way that somebody talks about something, it makes me more excited to pick it up. Like if somebody just says, oh, watch this K-drama, you're welcome. Yeah, okay, thank you. I really appreciate that. But if someone says, watch this one because da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, I'm like, thank you, I'm gonna watch this right now. It helps me to see how much I'm going to like it, and it ups my excitement by 1,000. So yeah, I think I'm done talking. I feel like I've talked too much. I think I got a little too fangirly with Sylvia Plath and Taylor Swift, but that's okay. I hope you guys don't mind. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this vlog, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. funny because it's just me crying. I really said I'm going to share everything with you guys. Before I start editing, I did want to show you guys my 2 reread prospects, because I feel like every month now I've been rereading some of my favorite books just to see if they stand the test of time, and every time they have. I have 2 options and I'm excited for both of them, but I don't want to read both of them this month. So I want you guys to choose for me. I am going to show you these options and you're going to tell me which one I should read. Because if you've been here for a while, you know I have no decision-making bone in my body. So the first contestant is Frankenstein. Hi, this is the copy that means a lot to me because it has my review inside of it. So that's very exciting. I do want to get another version that I can annotate, because obviously I did annotate this one, but I just want more editions of Frankenstein. I mean, you've seen my Addie LaRue shelf. You know when I love a book, I don't just love a single copy of it. But yeah, so this is the first contestant. I feel like if I reread it for a second time, I'm going to go even more ham on the annotations. So that's a very exciting prospect. But it's this book for me. It's this. For me personally, it's The Secret History by Donna Tartt. Look at these. I mean, I read this back when I used to jut out my tabs for no reason. Like, look at how disgustingly tall they are. It just looks so bad and I hate it, but I kind of love it. I don't know. It's a love-hate relationship at this point. Oh God, this book. Oh, I've never flipped through this after I finished it. I swore I saw a post-it just now. Did I imagine it? Oh, there we go. So apparently I left post-its. I am devouring this book. I'm obsessed with the writing, the mystery, the atmosphere. Everything is so addicting and I cannot get enough. Also, I didn't know this had like a cult following on Tumblr. I mean, that is still true. If you go onto Tumblr and you go into the book side of it, everybody's still talking about The Secret History. This is giving me Foxhole Court, Raven Boys vibes, and I am so here for it. I thought it was going to be harder to get into, but I'm hooked. Ideal. Sorry, I know I asked you guys for your opinion, but I feel like we have a winner. Oh, no, okay. I'm going to let you guys decide. You hold my fate in your hands. So in the comments below, let me know what book I should reread next. I await with a bated breath. Please hurry up and let me know. Choose wisely. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go edit now because a girl's gotta work. And yeah.
2 hours later.
It's still the same day. It's a few hours later, but I do have a package that I need to open with you guys. So why not take a break from editing to open this mysterious box? Stop. No. I feel like I'm not worthy enough to look at this. I feel like I can't even be in the same room as this book. Oh my God. I can't believe, I'm so afraid to even look at it. Stop. Who did this? Hi Isabella, your videos have helped me through this year so much and they are definitely my comfort videos. Thank you so much from Pay Reads. I'm gonna cry. Stop. Yeah. Sorry to get emo on a random unboxing, but literally never did I imagine that I would be where I am with this amazing community, and the fact that I am a comfort to you as much as you are a comfort to me is literally, like, that's all I can ask for. But the fact that you sent me one of my most anticipated books of the year, oh boy. I don't even want to touch it. I'm so afraid of ruining it. Like, it's literally so perfect. My God. The fact that my nails also match this book. I'm sorry, but is this not fate? Is this not destiny? This is Emily Exarpan's newest release, An Arrow to the Moon. If you've seen the last couple of videos that I've been uploading, you know that one of my all-time favorite books is also written by Emily Exarpan, and it's The Astonishing Color of After. Let me go get it. I swear, I talk about this book in every single video now, and I feel like I'm okay with that. So this is the book. This is the book that marked me and marked a very special moment in my life. And this, it's not a sequel, but it is from the same author. Look at them together. Hi, look at them. Are you kidding me? Romeo and Juliet meets Chinese mythology. Are you kidding me? Are you? Shut the front door. Emily Exarpan's brilliant and ethereal follow-up to The Astonishing Color of After is a story about family, love, and the magic and mystery of the moon that connects us all. Like, just reading the Once Upon a Time, like literally the preface, I'm already shivering. I'm already getting body chills. There was a girl who lived on the moon as its guardian. She was its heart and its breath. One day, standing on tiptoe to glimpse the boy who made the stars fly, she lost her footing and stumbled off the edge. Her plummet was like a stone displacing water. It shifted the universe off its axis. Slowly, slowly, everything began to crack. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is definitely, like, this is number one on my TBR now. I'm sorry to all the other books that I've mentioned, but this comes first. And thank you. Thank you so much for thinking of me and for wanting to make my day, because you did. You've made my whole month, probably. This is probably going to be my new 5-star of the month, my new favorite book of the year. Come on now, let's go. I want to show this book to everyone because it's so beautiful. I love it so much. Look at it empty. Look at how empty it is without any annotations, without anything, you know what I mean? Remember this for when the next time that you see it and it's full of tabs, you know where we started. Oh my God, I love it. I love it so much, so much. Unbox. Obviously, I haven't ordered anything that should be arriving this fast, so I'm excited to see what it is. Hello? What is this, honey? Oh my God! A book with a beautiful cover to a person with a beautiful soul. Hello? Is this the new Shakespeare? Just look at her. I cannot. Oh. Excuse me? Who gave you the right? This is stunning. The Last Cuentista, written by Dona Barba Higuera. She has written the most beautiful book of the 21st century. If we judged books by their covers, this would be a 5-star. Like, this is stunning. It's beautiful. This is actually like a recent add into my wish list just because I saw it while I was looking for Emily X.R. Pan's new book, and it was like recently bought together. So if this is recommended based off of Emily X.R. Pan, I just feel like, you know, I must love it because I love Emily X.R. Pan so much. Like, this is giving me Strange the Dreamer, Starless Sea, Astonishing Color of After. Come on now. Oh my god. Thank you so much for sending this to me. This is literally everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, I can't wait. Also, I'm allergic to grass and I'm currently kneeling on grass, so if I die, this is the last thing you'll see of me. Ooh, there is no bleed through. Okay. Ooh. Okay, this is pretty much intact. Don't know if you can see it from that angle, but... Hi, welcome to True Crime with Bella. We're about to uncover something. Anyways, look. There is literally zero bleed through. I think this is my best work yet. Look, there's literally no bleed through. Hallelujah, praise Jesus. Right, so this is my special edition made by myself. Thank you. I'm gonna go now.
Hey, Jimmy, you nice. Keep going.